Hello everyone, my name is George, and in this video, I'm going to talk about everything that went on Miss Supranational 2023, which was held yesterday. Technically, for me and people living in Asia, it will be this morning because the pageant started at 1 a.m. at night for me in Thailand, and it finished at 4 a.m. And I went to bed at almost 5 a.m. and I just woke up at 11. And please don't mind my hair; it's quite messy. I just took a shower, so it's quite wet. So I thought I have so many things in my head and I just wanted to take out. And I'm sure you guys have also a lot of opinions and views about the results, elimination, and the overall winner choice. And I just wanted to just sit here, let you guys know what I think of it, because I'm a pageant commentator and I always talk about the review and just the results overall of every international pageant. So I thought this would be a great way of just letting you guys know what I think and also just share your opinions. What do you think of the results as well? Because that will really help us to build a conversation, as I think that is super important to have more than just one-sided conversation and have a chat, because I can say as much as I want, but I'm sure you guys have also a lot of things that you would like to take out from your chest. So yeah, say what you want about the result and I would love to know. Before I talk about the final event, I just want to say congratulations to the new Miss Supranational 2023 Miss Ecuador, Andrea Aguilera, who was first runner-up at Miss Grand International. So congratulations to you. I was watching the pageant at 1 a.m. I was very sleepy, but I still tried to maintain my energy to watch it. And it started with the opening and it was good. It started in time at 1 a.m. It was on the dot and it was an opening in different regions. So it was Africa, Americas, Asia, Caribbean, and the Europe. Yeah, I forgot about the Europe. So it was the five different continent or regions, I should say. And they did the opening dance. I think it was really cute. They were all just giving us a choreography. It was just super fun. And I think it was a good way to start the show. The production in Supranational is always good, very polished, clean cut. The event started really well with the big production. And after that, I was waiting to get to the top 24 elimination, which really took a while after almost 2 hours because there were a lot of performances, which I thought was quite unnecessary. I did not really care for the performance. I mean, some of them were good, but I just thought it was too many. It felt like I was watching a singing competition. It felt like I was watching The Voice or The X Factor or America's Got Talent. It was just so unnecessary. I just thought too many performances. Just give us the girls, like show us one by one walking in evening gowns, swimsuit, which they did, but it took a while. After the first cut, I checked my prediction list and I had 17 girls out of 24. So I had 7 girls not in my list, including the winners. So yeah, I'm not a pageant expert after all. Looking at the list, I am quite surprised with some of the countries who did not make the first cut. I really thought Miss Canada will make it because she did really good at Super Chat. Czech Republic, I really thought Miss Czech Republic would be there. I was so shocked and surprised that Miss Czech Republic, who was a finalist in the top model, she was the winner of top model of Europe. She did not make the top 24. And I thought, what is going on? Because she was a front runner. A lot of us pageant pages had Czech Republic in the top 5. Like I had her as my second runner-up, just below Miss Philippines as the top 2. So I really thought Czech Republic would be there. So that is something I'm super surprised with. I'm not a big fan of the swimsuit design. I thought it was really old-fashioned, especially the granny pants or granny underwear they were wearing. I just thought it was just not flattering on any of the girls. I think the girls have worked so hard that they definitely deserve a swimsuit that really highlights their body and the curves and the abs and all of that amazing things that they had been working out in the gym. So the swimsuit for me looked really tacky. I just didn't like it. Even the preliminary swimsuit, I didn't like it. And also the final one, I just thought it looked really cheap and tacky. Also, I just wanted to point out, I do like when the organization lets girls, especially the girls who did not make the first elimination, walk. After all the girls walked in swimsuit, they let all the other girls also walk. So I thought it was quite a nice touch to give them an opportunity to show, just, be grateful and just give them an opportunity to say, thank you for joining your competition. So I thought it was a nice touch. Yes. Let's talk about the girls who did make it to the top 12 finalists. And there were a lot of surprises for me personally, because I thought a lot of the girls from top 24 deserved to be in the top 12. First, I had Miss Colombia. I thought she looked fabulous in the top model competition. She was the winner of the America's top model. So I really thought Miss Colombia will definitely make it to the top 12. And Malaysia, how can you forget Malaysia? She has such a beautiful face, super intelligent, such a great woman. She's just a kind-hearted woman with empathy. She was there to help her mother go through cancer, and she just has been such an inspirational woman in general. So I really thought Miss Malaysia would be there in top 12, but she was not. Miss Thailand would be there as well because she gives such a phenomenal performance in the preliminary top model and also the swimsuit round. I thought, okay, Thailand will make it at least to the top 12. I don't think she's going to win, but I think she'll be in top 12. I was also really surprised that Miss Indonesia was not there. I thought she definitely gave a really good performance, at least in the preliminary evening gown performance. I thought she looked beautiful with the pink fuchsia gown. I thought it was really good. So I was really surprised Indonesia was not in the top 12. Zimbabwe, for me, the Africa's best was Miss Zimbabwe. And I was so surprised that she was not in the top 12. I thought, what is going on? Because she looks like Naomi Campbell with a big afro hair. And I thought she looked so stunning, so beautiful. And she was missing out from the top 12. So I thought, okay, something is going on. I really thought Miss Spain would also be there because she is only 19 years old, but she speaks so well. She's very outspoken, very flawless in the way she delivers her message with clarity, and she speaks really good English. So I thought, okay, she did a really good job in the super chat. I'm pretty sure Spain will be there. South Africa did not make it as well. I thought, wow, South Africa is a reigning queen, Lalela Moswane, and I thought this year's Ayanda would also make it to the top 12, but she was nowhere to be found. And I thought, okay, that's a bit surprising. After looking at the top 12 evening gown, I really wish they let all the girls walk one by one because they walked in the group and some of the girls were not really showcased properly in the evening gown. And yeah, I just really thought it would be nice for them to at least give them one by one. That's something that we see often in Miss Grand and Miss Universe is all the finalists are given that opportunity to really shine by themselves instead of working in pairs or in groups. So for me, that was missing from the evening gown competition. And once again, I'm really happy that they gave the opportunity for the girls who did not make it to the top 12 finalists to have that moment to walk. And I felt like some of the girls who did not make the cut actually had more airtime than the girls who made it to the top 12. So something to think of because Super has a long pageant, right? It's a long, lengthy pageant. So I wish they let the finalists have that moment for themselves because the designers have worked so many hours, sometimes months, to create this beautiful couture, one-of-a-kind evening gowns. But we didn't really get to see that in the top 12 evening gowns. So that's something to think of for the future editions. This year, they changed the format because the top 12 this year were not given individual questions, but they had one common question. And that question was, why are they the best suitable candidate for this position of Miss Supranational? They had 20 seconds to answer this. Miss Puerto Rico talked about her own personal life regarding losing her dad to HIV and AIDS, and that's how she became a doctor to help people through medicine. So I thought Miss Puerto Rico's answer was quite emotional, quite sincere, and personal to her. I noticed there was a big gong noise, which I thought was quite unnecessary. I thought if they just had like ding, 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 I'm going to put a music, but you guys can hear that. Yeah, I wish it was like that, which we hear that a lot in Miss Universe. So that gong, I just was like, oh, so distracting. I really liked Miss India's answer. She talked about her advocacy regarding sustainability, sustainable fashion that can fight against fast fashion and that could really help the environment because the global warming has been severely affected due to fast fashion, especially in countries like India, Bangladesh, and South Asian countries that are heavily producing these fast fashion clothing. So I really liked her answer. I don't know how she did not make it to the next round. I really thought Miss India would be in top 5. She was my original winner choice. If you guys saw my prediction video, I had Miss India as my winner because I thought she was the perfect delegate. Miss Philippines Pauline, she was very eloquent and very clear with her voice. She delivered her message regarding her own personal story of being bullied or body shamed because she does not fit into the beauty standards of being skinny. And I really liked how she talked about being a voice for other girls who may have been facing bullying in high school or even in their adult life, and how she would like to be there to inspire them that they can overcome any fears and insecurities. And I thought Miss Philippines gave one of the best speeches in the top 12. So I was really happy she made it to the top 5 finalists. She definitely deserves to be there. Miss United Kingdom Emma talked about her own personal story. It's nice to see more outspoken, independent, and confident women like Miss Emma coming forward and sharing her experiences and just being there as a role model for a lot of girls because it's quite difficult nowadays, isn't it? Even though we have social media, there's still a lot of things going on. Miss Ecuador, she's not fluent in English, so I wish she spoke in Spanish because I do see that she was struggling a little bit to convey the message that she had in her mind that she wanted to portray forward. So I wish she spoke in Spanish, and her speech for me was quite safe. Yes, she talked about her life that she wants to be a role model, all of that, but I wish she kind of elaborated the answer or speech. She kind of went deep down and talked about her medical background, which I thought was quite impressive, but she did not do that. So for me, her speech was very surface level. She did not scratch a deep, strong things that could have been pulled up from her bio, from her advocacy. So for me, there was a lot of missing element from Miss Ecuador's top 12 speech. Miss Peru looks so beautiful, so approachable. For me, I thought she was shining on the final night. When she speaks, her eyes were shining. She looked absolutely stunning. And what she said, I completely agree. She wants to be a role model. And as a television host or television anchor with more than 10 years of experience, she is very outspoken. She just can convey the message properly. She's very good at speaking and connecting with the audience. And I wanted someone like Miss Peru to make it to the top five because she's good at speaking. And we need a beauty queen who is good at communication skills and not only beautiful. So I really liked her message. It was only 20 seconds, but I thought she did a brilliant job of conveying the message. She's another delegate I really thought should be in top five, but the judges did not agree with me. I don't know why, but Miss Peru is someone I was super upset that she did not make it forward to the top five finalists. Miss Brazil gave a brilliant top 12 speech regarding why she is the best delegate for the Miss Supranational organization to select as winner, as she talked about being a biomedical doctor during the past 10 years to her community to move forward in life. And this advocacy is something that's super important to her. And she can use her medical background to inspire more people. This is the type of speech I really wanted to hear from other girls too, but only 4 candidates actually gave good speeches. That was Miss Brazil, Miss Philippines, Miss Peru, and Miss India. Rest of them, I just felt were just playing it too safe. They were just not giving explanation regarding why they should be the winner. Miss Vietnam won the public choice or the fan voting awards. That's why she was in the top 12. Her answer for me was just not convincing enough. I just thought she could have spoken in her native language because she was quite struggling to speak in English. So it's okay to speak your mother tongue as long as you are confident in it and you need to deliver that message properly. The first thing I said was WTF. Literally, when they announced the top 5 finalists, the first one was Vietnam, which I thought had one of the worst top 12 speeches. She made it to the top 5. Then we had Miss Ecuador. Miss Ecuador, again, was just giving us a very safe answer, a speech, and I was just not connecting with her in a personal level. I just didn't find her speech that amazing. Then we have Miss UK, who I thought did a good speech, so I understood why she was there. Miss Philippines, she was very expressive and she just had that determination and drive, so I understood why she was there. Miss Brazil, I absolutely agree. 3 of the delegates, Miss UK, Miss Brazil, and Miss Philippines, I understood why they made it there, but the other 2 I was just a bit shaky. I was so surprised that Miss India, who gives such a relevant answer to the speech, I was so shocked she was not part of the top 5 finalists. Also, Miss Peru, I thought she was radiating the whole night. How did she miss out the top 5? I don't know how that went. So I do think instead of Vietnam and Ecuador, I would have placed India and Miss Peru. I think those 2 definitely deserves to be there. Top 5 finalists had the one common question, and the question was, what makes a good brand ambassador for this organization of Miss Supranational? And for me, this sounds quite similar to the recent scandal or the recent thing that has happened in Miss Supranational, and that is Miss Supranational 2019, Antonia Posold from Thailand, is now a candidate at the Miss Universe Thailand. And because of that, Miss Supranational has changed the rules that the winner cannot compete in an international pageant. And if she does, she has to pay 100,000 US dollars for breaking the contract or the rules. So I thought this sounded quite familiar. I thought, maybe it's because Miss Thailand has joined the Miss Universe pageant and she doesn't think Miss Supranational is a big deal. So it sounded like that. I don't know if that's just me overthinking it, but what do you guys think? This sounded like because Antonia went to Miss Universe, which is a bigger pageant, now the Miss Supranational organization feels that they need to be much more controlling their winner. And that's what it feels like. I think Miss UK gave a really good answer because she talked about the important quality to be relatable, and that's one quality that she possesses. So other people, young girls, can look up to her, inspire, and also relate their own personal experience to her. So I thought that was a really good answer to have in Miss Supranational. So UK definitely gets a ding from me because she gave a good answer. Second to answer was Miss Philippines. She talked about dedication being the most important quality to have in Miss Supranational. I really liked her answer because she talked about about the importance of being dedicated to the organization who has helped her and shaped her to be the woman that she's today. Dedication to the people who has helped her in this journey, and always be kind to everyone. I think Miss Philippines touched on all the key aspects, the key qualities that are important to be an aspirational, inspirational queen of Miss Supranational. Her ending line when she says, transcending our own borders, bringing nations together, I think that was a really good punchline to end the answer, because that shows that she believes that Miss Supranational is a global platform to bring everyone together. I think that's why I had Miss Philippines as my winner after the top 5 Q&A, because she was personable, she shared her own personal story, and now she's here in this platform, and why she deserves to be the winner. Miss Brazil said her personality is so strong and she's able to work and adapt with different organizations like Miss Supranational to work with them alongside them as the queen, as Miss Supranational winner. I think she should have spoken in Portuguese, even though, yes, she gave a safe, good answer because she used a translator. I don't like when girls use translators, for example, English to their native language, but they actually answer and reply the question in English, because that feels quite like a cheating, because you clearly understand English, but you took the approach to use a translator and you had extra time, extra couple of seconds to think of a good answer. So for me, I think that's not fair. Like if you're going to use a translator, speak in your native language and make it so powerful that we believe in you. You need to have that conviction. For me, that was lacking from Miss Brazil, at least for top 5. I think she did good at the top 12, but for the top 5, I thought that's not a good answer. Yes, you could have good personality, sure, but it's the fact that her approach was using a translator but not speaking her native language. For me, that was just, yeah, it kind of ticked me off a little bit. Miss Ecuador, I can feel her passion. She was so enthusiastic and she had that excitement inside her when she was speaking. I wish she spoke in Spanish because I think she would have been a lot more better. She probably would have a much more stronger answer with a bigger message that she wanted to project, because she just started the line by saying, being a Miss Supranational, you get to travel the world. Of course you do that. I wish she had a stronger starting line by saying that as an advocate for single mothers who want to give job opportunities, give them financial stability, I want to use this platform to be a voice for single mothers that they too can achieve anything, any dreams that they want to. I want to help single mothers like my mom to raise me and to be the woman I'm today. I think if she had given along the lines of being much more personal about her own personal story and starting the answer with her advocacy, I think that would have been a lot stronger, instead of saying, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to travel the world, guys. Like, for me, that just sounded kind of like a high school teenage girl, and I just didn't like it. It just put me off. So didn't like the answer, no. But the ending, I think, was good, but the beginning, I didn't like it. Last but not the least, we have Miss Vietnam, and which I'm still quite surprised she made it to the top 5. I thought, even making to the top 12, I was like, then making her to the top 5, I was like, what? What is going on? Then we had the farewell walk of Miss Supranational 2023, Lalela Maswane of South Africa. I was really disappointed with the outfit. I just thought this is not the type of outfit that you want to wear as the last time you're in front of the global audience. I thought it was just a safe black outfit. I think she looked so much better last year when she won the crown. She looked so stunning. She had this long black hair, straight black hair, and she wore this beautiful silver outfit. I thought that looked stunning. The dress looked like she bought it in a shopping mall. It literally was nothing special about the outfit. And also the styling did nothing to her. She has looked so much better in other countries. When she was traveling to Indonesia, she looked beautiful. In her home country, South Africa, she looked so much better. So Lalila is a beautiful girl, but the styling for me was a big zero. No. Fourth runner-up was Miss Vietnam, as expected. Third runner-up was Miss UK, which I did not think she deserved to be third runner-up. I think Miss UK should have been maybe second runner-up because her answer was good. Miss Brazil or Miss Ecuador should have been the third runner-up, I think. The second runner-up was Miss Brazil. The last two standing were Miss Ecuador and Miss Philippines. And at this moment, I just wanted Miss Philippines to win so I can go to bed and sleep, because it was 4 a.m. in the morning and I was super tired. So we find out Miss Supranational 2023 is Miss Ecuador. And I was like, oh, what? Literally, like, I don't know if it was just me. A job of a beauty queen is important to be aspirational, inspirational. As an ambassador, you have to be a spokeswoman for the Miss Supranational brand. And she has the job of using her voice to inspire other people. And for me, I didn't see that from the current winner because she's a pretty girl. but answers were not making me go, wow, okay, I want to be like her. No, she's a pretty girl, but I wanted that special something that makes me go, wow, okay, now that's a winner. That's a Miss Supranational. And I think Miss Philippines had that. So yeah, for me, that was a big factor. That was when, okay, straight to bed. I'm gonna go sleep. In the end, I just want to say that I'm not happy with the results. I think Miss Philippines deserved to win. Miss India should have been top five. Miss Peru should have been her top five. And there were other countries that just did such better jobs if you're basing on the answer. And I think being, like I said, Miss Supranational, you need to be someone that has goal, aspirationals, and someone that when she speaks, I'm willing to listen to you. And that's something that is missing from Miss Ecuador. She's a pretty girl to look at, but that's it. Like there's not much going on, and I wanted that something special to make me go, "Wow!" Now that's Miss Supranational. So that's what I'm gonna say. And this congratulations to Miss Ecuador for winning, and just you know what, wish you all the best traveling around the world during your reign. Saying that, guys, what do you think of Miss Supranational 2023? Do let me know down below in the comment section if you agree with or disagree with my honest review of the Miss Supranational pageant. Then make sure to click the like button, subscribe to this channel because I always upload videos like this, which hopefully is a good content for you guys enjoying. Subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this. And I have also got a Patreon page, and if you want to support me there, then the link is provided in the description box of this video. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys once again in my next video.